little bit about Cardano, I guess. Cardano is seeing its DEX volume surge. Okay, its TVA also going up, but Cardano is getting some excitement right now with volume. MinSwap has become one of the top DEXs out there. But do you know why this is happening? See, the thing is, a lot of people shame meme coins, right? But the reason why this is happening right now is because you have sneak. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but I'm going to say it's sneak because it's a snake that likes to sneak. Okay, or it is snake. I don't know. I still don't know how you pronounce it officially, but just look at it. It's up 25% again. It's at 61 million market cap. And this is the only thing people are talking about right now within Cardano's ecosystem. Whenever I do a tweet about meme coins, I get a million memes of this snake, right? But where is it traded? Well, the number one place is MinSwap, right? 99.6% of the volume on MinSwap. This is why MinSwap is one of the top DEXs now according to volume, and why Cardano volume is surging, right? What did I say about meme coins? They're a people mover. They move people into chains. And this is obviously, we've seen so many on Ethereum, right? But now we're starting to see the benefits of them on different chains, right? And I know there's more than Sneak that's on Cardano. I think there's another one called Bank or something like that that's starting to heat up. But this shows you the power of meme coins, which is why I made this post yesterday. Are meme coins good for chains? Look at what Sneak is doing for Cardano, what Pepe did for Ethereum. I wonder what if other chains like VeChain, Avalanche, Phantom, Elysium, which is from Vulcan Forge, can use a good one. Because if they do get a good one, it's a volume driver. It brings people into them, right? So it's just kind of interesting to think that that's a new use case for meme coins. People hate on meme coins because of Doge, has no utility, because of Schiff, mostly because people missed out on it. And then people hated on Pepe because they missed out on it once again, right? But Pepe kind of spurred up this notion like meme coin season, and it got a lot of people into meme coins, right? But now you're starting to see one that's actually having a true effect. Chain like Cardano, because quite frankly, there's just not that many transactions. Before it was led by the NFTs, which there's still a lot of, but the DEXs had barely any volume and barely any TVL, but now you're starting to see that rise up tremendously because of it. So it makes you wonder, you know, all these other chains, maybe they should become more favorable to memes. I think this will be absolutely huge, and this is coming. That's Ripple. Ripple winning its lawsuit against the SEC. All this innovation out of China overseas, not happening in the US right now. But Brad Garlinghouse has said that a judgment is going to come in weeks, not months. That means it could be this week, it could be next week, it could be within the month of June, which is again in the summer. So if Ripple wins this massive lawsuit against Gary and the SEC, you will see a massive dump of gasoline on campfire, because it'll be absolutely huge for the SEC to truly lose a monumental case. There's been settlements before, but in those settlements, basically, the SEC didn't lose, right? The projects conceded and paid a fine, right? But the SEC always stood its ground as like, you know, we always win. I don't think Brad is going to let that happen. He wants to definitively win, not settle. And if this happens, this will be great for the entire industry. It'll be great for XRP. It'll be great for everyone, right? So I think this is also coming. So you have 3 huge catalysts that's coming within weeks this summer. I mean, at 27,000, I don't know why anyone would be discouraged, first of all. Second of all, yeah, there's so many good things, okay? These 3 things are just the beginning. But speaking of XRP, there's a lot of people ramping up right now, accumulating. Whales are buying and buying and buying and buying, just like with all these other crypto. You don't really notice it price-wise yet, but XRP has been doing relatively well, almost up to 50 cents, right? But these guys, these whales buy behind the scenes. That's what they do, right? They don't become discouraged. They buy behind the scenes and they hodl. And that is what we need to practice as retail investors as well. Not fall for the FUD, not fall for our emotions, right? Continue to think clearly and focus on the future because there's so many things coming. It's really, really bright. Ethereum is going crazy right now in terms of how much is coming out of exchanges. And I'll show you in a little bit. Tether is the only one that increased a little bit. But, you know, with these big boys, more and more people are buying and holding and taking out of exchanges. The reserves are dropping and dropping and dropping. So, absolutely massive. Speaking of Ethereum, Visa is thinking about potential smart contracts for payments with Ethereum. Okay, no surprise, right? Visa, MasterCard, all financial institutions trying to take advantage of blockchain, right? They know it's better. There's better use case for blockchain, and they're all thinking about it very hard right now, or at least trying to incorporate it in some way or fashion. Of course, why not look at Ethereum, right? But speaking of Ethereum reserves, just keeps on dropping. It's back to 2016 level, right? Ethereum is very deflationary right now because of the burning and a transaction, but also there's very little of it on the exchanges and continues to drop more and more and more. And the number of addresses for ETH continues to go up. So ETH, definitely not one to be ignored. I feel like a lot of people now think ETH is too big, kind of like Bitcoin. You got to go with some of these newer L1s, L2s, right? Not the case. Ethereum is still growing by leaps and bounds. Osmosis, which is the biggest AMM DEX from Cosmos, is being listed on Coinbase. Interesting. Coinbase usually only lists ERC-based tokens or coins. They did launch Solana and a few others, but now they're branching out into Cosmos. That's kind of interesting. So good for Osmosis. Also, Osmosis will be launching a burn mechanism. Osmosis is actually their own L1 because Cosmos is kind of like an L0. So anything within Cosmos is an L1. So Osmosis is actually their own L1. They have their own token and their own chain, and there's going to be burning soon. No one expected this. Peter Schiff is announcing he will have a collection of Gold Triumph NFTs on top of Bitcoin. He is going to take advantage of BRC20 ordinals, and he is going to have a series of NFTs on Bitcoin. This is crazy. In the comments, as you would expect, people are saying, well, see, we knew it. You liked Bitcoin. It happened. He's still not saying good things about Bitcoin. He's just saying that, yeah, this is going to be like priceless art or whatever. I don't know. It feels like he just wants to cash in at this point. Maybe he just feels like he missed out on the billions had he would have invested back in 2011.